Okay.
Welcome to Canada.
Oh, did you hear that? We are going over the bridge now. Detroit over there. Canada over here. Just waiting in line now. This is what the Ambassador Bridge border looks like on a Friday afternoon. Hey guys, welcome back to Sparkman Homestead. My name is Krista and we are on a little adventure today. We are visiting Canada to pick my kids up, and I'm going to take you guys along to Canada's largest farmers market. This is the St. Jacobs Farmers Market. Now remember, we are in the winter, so it is not going to be as busy as it typically is, but this is what the market is like. So I thought I would turn my camera on and take you guys on a little adventure while we're here. So yeah, this market started in 1952. It is not Canada's oldest market. Canada's oldest market is actually located in St. John's, New Brunswick, and I think that started in the 1700s. But this one was 1950, and again, it is Canada's largest market. So we're gonna go and see what kind of fun farmers market stuff there is here. St. Jacobs is a little town outside of Kitchener, which is actually where we're visiting. And there is a large Mennonite community here, so they have a lot of that stuff here also. So let's go and see what fun stuff we can find to bring back with us for Christmas. This is one of the Mennonite produce stands that they had there. This market is located in Waterloo region, which is still home to the largest population of Old Order Mennonites in Canada. So a lot of these stands at the market are actually Mennonite stands. Now, we noticed that when we were here that there was not as many vendors as there normally is, because obviously it is in the winter here, so there's not going to be a lot of local stuff available. Normally this market has hundreds of fruit and vegetable vendors, and it is absolutely packed. Like, you cannot move during the summer. And then they have a lot of food trucks available here as well. But like I said, because this is in the winter, it is a very smaller, kind of shrunken version of the market. But there was still a lot of good stuff available. I was kind of sad that we weren't able to bring any of this stuff back with us. Because of the way that the border works, you can't bring produce over the border. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get any of that stuff, but those Brussels sprouts looked so good, and I actually have not been able to find them at any of my Amish places locally to me. So it was disappointing that we couldn't bring any of this produce back with us, but I thought it would be fun to show you guys kind of what the prices were looking like at a farmer's market in the winter in Canada, because I have been hearing so much about food costs, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys what the prices were like for some of the produce available to the local markets there. So we decided to head inside. There's just only a handful of vendors outside because it was a very, very cold day that day. So we went inside, and this is the first stand that we seen, and it was a butter tart stand. I don't know if you guys had seen it, but I did post a video of me actually making my Nana's recipe of butter tarts. But this just shows you that the possibilities are endless for the fillings that you can put in them. And like I had said in that video, butter tarts are a very popular treat in Canada. So we were definitely falling in love with some of these different flavors that they had.
There was another stand there that had all of these medicinal herbs and different tea blends available, so I was just taking a look and seeing what he had available. And then there was a sausage stand. He had a whole bunch of different types of jerkies and smoked like little pepperettes. There was this really cool mushroom vendor there also, and he had all of these local mushrooms, and I just think it's really cool because I want to actually learn how to start foraging myself. So I love when I see these types of things at farmers markets. And then we headed outside to go into another building. There's a whole bunch of different buildings at the market, and they had this Mennonite stand, which had a whole bunch of homemade baked goods, and like almost every other vendor at this market, maple syrup. That is one thing that you will find a lot of in that area. And then because Kitchener-Waterloo area, the region of Waterloo, has a large multicultural influence, like it's very diverse in that region, there is always going to be food options from around the world. So it's really cool to go in there and see what type of things they have available. There is a lot of summer sausage and smoked sausages because it is a heavy German influenced area. And then there was this cheese vendor there, and they actually had quite a different assortment of different things. We ended up actually getting quite a bit of things from this stand because the prices were really good, and it was all local meat. And they had a whole bunch of jams also available, but because I have so many jams already made at home, we didn't need to pick any of them up. But we did end up actually picking up some delicious smoked summer sausage. We're gonna have either on Christmas Eve, or we were going to have that on New Year's Eve. One of them, it will get eaten, but it is waiting for us. So this was another one of the meat vendors inside. The inside is pretty much all meat vendors, and there is a couple of different bakeries inside. So outside the market is pretty much where you'll get your produce, and then the inside is where you're gonna get your breads and your meats. And I was just kind of taking some close-up photos just to show you guys what the prices are like for some of the cuts of meat that they have available at this particular market. I found this one vendor that had a whole bunch of different tea blends, and I was just kind of looking to see and get some ideas on what I could do with my herbs that I have at home, but it was a really neat vendor. This was a vendor that had some more international type desserts, and I was really tempted to get some of them, but again, I couldn't bring really anything back with me. But we were just kind of looking at all of the different types of desserts, and I was seeing if I could get any ideas on what I could potentially make. And this is another one that makes different breads, different style breads. And one thing that is very, very popular in this area, because again, it is very German influenced, is pretzels. You will find a lot of different assortments of pretzels. This is a really neat vendor. They make homemade chips, and they have a whole bunch of different flavors. They are super good. We didn't end up getting any this time, but I usually end up getting them when I come. They're all homemade. And this is another cheese vendor, and I just thought it was really cool at all of the different types of cheese that they had. They had one cheddar cheese that was aged over 8 years. So it's a lot of different variety, again, in this area because it is a very multicultural area. There is a lot of different neat things that you can try. This is another meat vendor that they had, and this particular vendor has a wide assortment of different types of schnitzel. They have pork schnitzel, chicken schnitzel, and beef schnitzel available. And this right here is P-mail bacon, which is also known as Canadian bacon. I was so upset because we had completely forgotten to bring a cooler with us and we couldn't bring back any of it. Not that we could anyways because of customs. And they had this really cool dancing group going on in the middle of the farmers market, and we thought it was cool, so we just stopped and watched them for a bit.
Market Antique Mall, so we're gonna go and check in here and see if we can find anything fun. I really like this, and it is $15 for the pair. Super cute. So we are in Canada, so you have to remember the prices are a little bit more expensive here, but our dollar is super good right now. I think we checked it this morning and it was like $1.39 US for $1 Canadian. So super good for us to be buying here right now. Beautiful, but it's like $65. Let's see how much for the Pyrex. $95, but that one's cute. I have that bowl. What's the price on it? $40 for that one. Let's see how much they want for that. $45. Because it's pink. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. $120 for this set. I really want to get one of these for my window, but $250. Ooh. Hat I absolutely love. $400. Crazy. Also very beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful platter. better. This is a gorgeous set. Love it. As you can see, it is now starting to snow, so we are going to hurry in here. I did not dress warm enough for this day today, but we're going to go and do one last antique store or mall while we're here. This is where I get my spoons to do the taste testing. They're $2 each. It's been a while since I've seen one of these ones. It's a Big Bertha. I don't know how much it is. Here. Really like this. Like these pots. Copper. Yeah. Too much. Okay guys, this is one of my favorite stores here. It is called Bulk Barn, and it is pretty much what it sounds like. It has all bulk foods in it. So we will bring the camera in here and I'll show you guys some of the neat stuff. Fun mixes.
One thing that the Bulk Barn is known for, other than being able to buy stuff in bulk, is their candy selection. We came in here because we were getting stuff snacks for the car ride back to Kentucky, so we wanted to come in here and get some yummy treats. But yeah, definitely known for their unlimited supply of sweet treats. And I kind of liked being back in the bulk barn because there was a whole bunch of Canadian treats that I actually cannot get here in Kentucky, so I kind of stocked up on some of that stuff. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a little bit of a tour on where I was actually born and raised and some of the fun little spots that I like to hit when we go into Canada. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.